we can bring this meeting to order.
Okay.
We don't need microphones, do we?
Yeah, it's getting recorded, so they prefer, yeah.
If they sit here, is it good enough? Or do we have to?
Yeah, clip it.
Alright.
They're sensitive.
So am I.
Okay, hopefully that works.
Hopefully. Okay. Roll call.
Commissioner Johnson,
Here.
Commissioner Roberts,
Here.
Commissioner Warner,
Here.
Commissioner Como.
Here. Come on, you got it right the
Thank you.
first time.
Yeah. Commissioner Weems
Here.
and Commissioner Canez is asked to be excused.
Okay.
All right. Okay, the first item is the approval of the agenda, which, would anybody move?
I move that we approve the agenda.
What?
Everyone's so eager.
I just wanted to get, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I move that we approve the agenda.
And I second that.
Any discussion? Okay. All those in favor? Do we need roll call for all these? No. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, the agenda is approved. Let's have a motion to approve the meeting minutes of the February 19th meeting.
I move to approve the minutes with corrections to the spellings of Jonathan Terra and Lauren Barris. Which one was it?
Yeah. Second?
I second it.
All right. Any other discussion about the minutes? I think the tone is much more pleasant than the meeting felt. So, anybody have any other comments or changes or questions or concerns?
Nope.
All right, then, all those in favor of approving the minutes as amended?
Aye.
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 All those opposed? Nobody. Okay, public comment. Phew, mercifully, we've none.
I'm sort of surprised, anyway.
Yeah, I am too. Okay, so let's move on to new business, and the first item is the request to approve the HDC bylaws.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So Tom and Austin in the Community and Economic Development Department has been working through the redevelopment ready communities process for the city. One of the checklist items that we need to accomplish is to ensure all our boards and commissions have up-to-date bylaws. While going through our HDC files, we could not find any record of the commission ever having formal bylaws adopted. So we are looking for your guys' approval today. One good thing with you guys do have a very thorough ordinance that covers pretty much everything. So your bylaws are pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and they do reference the ordinance quite a bit. So Tom, I don't know if you have anything else to add, and then.
No, that was pretty on point. It's all for redevelopment ready certification, and if, once we get this through, that's just another thing to check off, so.
And then one last thing, bylaws, just like all the other boards and commissions, they are living documents, so you can approve them today, and if you notice something needs to be changed in the future, very simple, it just takes a majority vote of the board.
Okay.
I do have one question. That's not. It's just sort of a general question. Are we perpetually seeking the seventh member? We now have a sixth member.
You have six. We essentially throw ads every couple months for another member, especially when we have another board that's seeking someone.
Okay.
But trying to keep that open. We tried it for a little bit, doing that open enrollment didn't naturally work, so it's the classic, hey, let's throw an ad out, try to get people's attention real quick.
Okay.
So since we just appointed Miss Diane, we're gonna give it a couple months and then advertise again.
Okay.
I have a question. I need a copy of the bylaws.
Oh, I printed it off from the computer.
Okay,
Tom will go print you some just so you have them.
okay.
Then in the future, I know we send them via email to everyone. We make sure we'll get you a call, make sure you get either a hard copy or make sure you get them before we get them.
Okay.
trying.
Huh?
We're trying.
All right, well, I guess we can't do that until we finish this one, so.
All right.
Anybody have any, well, wait, I guess, maybe I'll be able to read them before we take any action.
Well,
I can accept them
you want to
as
just
they
pass
are,
my
and
copy
then
down to Diane?
ask
Oh,
for changes later.
Never mind, she got one.
Oh,
Yeah,
All right, because I've read through it all.
okay.
Yeah, I think it's particularly helpful that it clarifies the 4 members as a quorum, which was a question. And I didn't have any. I didn't have any concerns.
Yeah, it, as you said, it mirrors or mimics the ordinance, so there's not much to say there.
Yeah, it seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it looked exactly like what we see every time we meet, so they didn't have
Yeah, if the MEDC
An
just
issue with
likes to
it.
see something formally adopted by the board.
Well, yeah, and I had, until Tom called me, and I was like, I carried my green bag around with all the papers from all the meetings, and I was like, oh, there isn't one in here. I was sure.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, I'm not surprised. Like I said, you guys have such a thorough ordinance that oversees the HDC, wouldn't be surprised. And the fact you only meet once every blue moon. So it's one of those things you never necessarily really needed that before,
Right.
but.
Yeah, no, if it helps out with the, whatever that thing is called.
Does it state, my memory is so terrible, does it state that the commission must meet at least once annually?
No, it just requires that they meet as needed.
Okay. Because in the old days, I think we were required to meet.
Technically,
Once a
under the
year.
state PA 169, we're supposed to meet quarterly,
Oh,
which we've never done, but that's what's in the state enabling legislation. So,
Is that of any concern to us regarding these bylaws?
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
a. I was gonna say, does any other commission have that,
Well, all the other
Alright.
commissions pretty much meet every month,
right?
so,
Yeah.
but we're such a small community, we don't have things to review on a monthly basis. So,
Yeah, or sometimes even on an annual basis.
yeah,
So we have meetings where we just sort of review the state of history in the city, but.
and re-elect officers or whatever. Yeah,
Right,
so.
right. So, okay, that's my only question, so. All right. Any other-
Any concerns, Diane?
It's pretty much historical.
It's not like,
Most of this pertains to property that has been declared historical, is that correct? Okay.
Just the 3 buildings.
Yeah, so the ordinance calls out the 3 specific properties that this board essentially
Okay,
has view over.
okay. It's all yours.
okay, well, then we can vote. You want a roll call, or you want?
Need a motion
Yeah, we
first.
need a motion in a second.
Oh, we didn't move? Oh, I thought I moved. All right, I thought someone moved. Okay, could we have a motion to approve the bylaws as presented in the packet?
So moved.
Second?
I'll second.
All right.
That was Gina.
Got it.
Sorry. It was quieter than I thought it was going to be.
And we've had our discussion already. Any further discussion? Okay. Now do you need a roll call or just a voice vote? Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? None. All right, motion passes.
Good job.
It's all about leadership. Okay, so now we move on to the request to approve the exterior mural installation on City Hall, 27400 Southfield Road. So I will defer to,
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So the city is seeking to install a painted mural on the south side of City Hall facility. So it's, point that side near the employee entrance. So during the August 2024 City Council meeting, City Council approved a resolution or approved applying to the DIA for their Partners in Public Art program. A couple months later, we were awarded through the PIPA. And then we, as staff and a couple volunteers, have been working with our representative at the DIA to come up with a design to go on City Hall. Throughout that process, our city attorney, I had a different interpretation of our ordinance, so thank you for our city attorney for correcting me, that a mural does count as a change to a building.
Alteration.
An alteration.
Alteration's the magic word.
Yes, it counts as an alteration to a facility, so that requires your guys' review and potential approval or denial. So that's what we're looking for today. And I included an image in the packet, but I'll throw it up on the screen as well so you can see it. So this photo, this art has been designed from a local artist who is approved by the DIA. It's went through multiple iterations from input from city staff and a couple volunteers, and I had a description of what the mural's vision of this was in your packet. This kind of came to view also via public participation from the community, so we got a lot of input where essentially we wanted to embrace the nature aspect of the city and try to keep it subtle enough where it's not super bright colors on City Hall. As we know, this is a historic facility, but we also need to have a mural that's noticeable enough from the public from coming out Southfield Road or walking or being by. So we're trying to mix a bunch of aspects here while embracing a little change to City Hall.
okay. So I guess the logical thing is probably to start with a motion to approve.
Oh, and then have the discussion.
And then have the discussion. So would somebody make a motion to approve or not?
So moved.
Okay, second? Anybody?
Approve the mural itself?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
then we'll have our discussion about it, so.
I don't think I want to second the mural on the building. I don't want to.
Well, you can second it, but then we can discuss whether we approve it or not.
Okay, then I'll second it.
Okay. So clearly, some people have objections.
Yeah.
So since you've already expressed discomfort, what are your thoughts?
I like the mural itself. And it's one thing if the building had historically been painted and we were just painting over existing paint. I'm just not too fond of painting over the brick.
Are we painting this on the brick, or
That
are
is
we?
the intent for it to be painted directly on the brick.
Okay, so not on anything that can
No.
be removed.
Yep, it'd be painted directly on the brick, and part of the PIPA program, it's essentially a 10-year commitment from the city. Then after 10 years, the city can either repaint it, touch it up, or completely remove it.
Yeah, I mean, part of the premise of the standards is that it can be removed. You know, that alterations like this can be removed if need be. And I was hoping that it was something that could be mounted to the building, and then, you know, if City Hall was torn down, it could be relocated, painting it on the brick.
Yeah, one of the things under, you sent us the SHPO things, and it says encourage murals on removable materials
Yeah.
as an alternative to directly painting on a building. Am I interrupting you? I'm sorry.
No.
All right, my other concern, though, is, having been involved with this for a long time, some brick does not lend itself to be painted on. And that can end up causing problems with the integrity of the wall. So has that been investigated? Has anybody looked to see if the brick and the paint are compatible with the breathing of the building.
The DIA has done the evaluation of the building, and they believe with their prep process they require from their artists and the artist's experience of working with these type of historic buildings in the past, that there shouldn't be an issue.
Okay, that's good to know. Oh, but there's 2 vents on that wall.
The vents are staying. They're going to be essentially incorporated into the mural.
Okay.
Naturally, the mural in your packet and that we showed on the screen, it's
Right. That's
done on an iPad and posed, but the intent is just to kind of incorporate it.
Okay. So it's a 10-year thing. How much is it, do they think upkeep's going to be on this for us?
We think it's going to be very limited. Yeah, especially for the first few years. I could see after year 5 where we might have to do some paint touch-up, but for the most part, especially where it's located on the building, it's not in a high wind area. It's not going to get too much element exposure. So
It's
we
not
don't.
in the sun.
Yeah, so we think upkeep's going to be very minimal.
And
Is there
so,
any risk, I'm sorry,
no, go ahead.
is there any risk associated with the brick after, I mean, we're not gonna remove it. I would assume we wouldn't remove it at 10 years, but is there any risk associated with the brick, deterioration of the brick for past 10 years with this? I mean, does anyone know?
We don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, if anything, I'd say just from the age of the building to begin with, that we are
Sure.
at that 50-year point. I wouldn't be
Okay.
surprised if we did remove it, if we're at the point, oh, hey, naturally it's going to probably be a different color than the rest of the brick a little bit just due to sun exposure. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's some tuck pointing needing just like the rest of the building. But I'm not seeing any major issues. And that's the thing, if we do decide to remove it after 10 years, if it was approved, then yeah, the removal would be its own discussion. Because naturally, with an old building like this, if you just did a sandblaster to it, that would probably do a lot of damage that you don't want to do.
We wouldn't
So,
approve that.
yeah,
No.
but yeah, I think if you remove it properly, you should be fine.
What about the responsibility of the touch-up?
It comes to the city.
City.
It falls on the city?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I read with an approved artist, so
Yeah.
the artist who renders the painting has to approve whoever does the
The
touch-up.
DIA would.
Okay.
Yeah, the DIA has that approval. Luckily, our artist that we're looking to work with is local. I forget if they're in Oak Park or just northern Detroit. But ideally, they've lived in Michigan their entire lives. That didn't sound like they plan on moving. So if we did do some touch-up, ideal world, we would partner with them again.
I'm in a quandary because I know that when the National Register District was created, City Hall was considered to be a non-contributing building to the historic character of the
Yeah.
district. But then it became part of the local district. And I never understood that either. And it has meaning from a community perspective, but I don't know that it has meaning from an architectural perspective. And so it's like we have to protect a resource, but is the value of the resource architectural or is it civic? And if it's civic, then I think the mural can be an enhancement. If it's architectural, then it's problematic at some
Yeah.
level. And I have no desire to be the enemies of the people again, twice in 1 year by saying no to the mural. But
I don't, whether I like it or don't like it, I
Right.
do not think it takes away from the historical significance of the building.
yeah, I don't think it does either. I
Yeah.
felt more strongly when I knew it could be removed,
Yeah.
or thought it could be removed. I'm a little less comfortable with it being essentially a permanent item. But to what extent could it be removed without damaging the brick? I don't envision a reason why it would be desirable to remove it. But
I'd like to go back and discuss more of a removable mural, one that could be placed on the building and maintained on the building, where at the time that we want to remove it, it would just be removed. You wouldn't have the problems or the complications that would go with trying to sandblast the bricks or any of those problems that would go with that. Is it possible to have a removable mural?
We would have to put that request in the DIA. I'm not sure right now. Since they do cover this cost, I could see them potentially balking at that, as that naturally would increase their cost probably quite a bit. But it is a request we could make if the board decides.
Okay.
I mean,
But
at that point, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say the same thing. Probably at that point, we would have to table it until after you spoke with them. Is that correct?
I think I'd leave that to Mr. Attorney, but
Well, yeah, I mean, I think you could, if that was the only stipulation that was, or I guess if that was the only component of the proposed modification or alteration that is holding you back, you could make it an approval with a condition that it be on a removable canvas or material or whatever.
Because I see very nice murals all over the place. You know, there's one over in Southfield. I'm not for sure which building it is, but it's like a mural and mounted to the building itself. And then periodically they would go in and change it. So I'm not saying that, you know, that would be the best solution, but it would save the building itself from any real damage or possible damage, because that doesn't necessarily mean that the mural would damage the building.
yeah, and it could be a logistics question with the DIA, because naturally with the size mural we want, it probably massive bolts inside the building, and seeing if they could do something that big like we want. So there are those factors as well. Well, even though it's not paint, it's now we're going bolting to the building.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's either
Yeah, is that just
Paint
as
or
destructive
drilling
of
holes.
Yeah, well,
paint?
Yeah.
might be more so.
And that's not really what, I'm just saying, I mean, from my understanding of that, this type of art, that's what it is. It's a paint on brick.
It's paint on the brick.
Right.
Yeah.
I've seen lots of different murals. I mean, in London, they have an entire street, and that's all they do, and they literally repaint it every night.
When you go down,
So, and I personally find it beautiful. So,
but when you go down I think it's called the DeQuinder cut, all those are painted on the brick,
right.
which I think, you know, is beautiful. Okay.
Agreed.
But they're not historical.
The DeQuinder cut isn't historical.
Okay. No, I don't believe it is. I'm not for sure because
Yeah, I
I
don't know
never
either.
looked into it.
So,
It was just a thought.
sure, no,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we bolt something to the building, I mean, what kind of stress are we putting on the building that way?
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I mean,
Because it is rather large.
right, I
Yeah.
mean, it's a two-story, that's a lot. It's a lot to put on a 50-year-old building, you said?
No, it's older.
More than that.
73.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
70.
older than that, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember, it was 73 or
It was
76, I'm like 50 years.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We should have
Okay.
a celebration for its 50th anniversary.
yeah, well,
Yeah, I guess my ultimate issue is whether the building has historical importance architecturally. And therefore, this would be a detriment to that. And I tend to think no. I do think that the building has importance culturally, and I think this enhances that. So that's where
Looking at it that
Stand.
way, I would agree with that.
That's right, we already have a motion on the table.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Well, is there any more discussion? Okay, then, again, you want a roll call or you want just a voice vote?
It doesn't require a roll call, but maybe for just Mike's clarity, it might be easier if we go that way.
Okay.
So roll call, Commissioner Weems,
Question? What is the question?
yes or no to the mural.
True.
So as of right now, on the table, there's a motion to approve the exterior mural. So a yes vote would say yes to the mural, no, no.
Okay, so it is, the question is to approve the mural as it stands. Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Commissioner Warner,
Yes.
Commissioner Como,
Yes.
Commissioner Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts.
Yes.
These reluctant yeses.
I had to,
What
yeah.
if they can get your hesitation in
Are
the
you
minutes?
sure?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I don't believe we have any old business or tabled items.
I got nothing for you guys.
Other matters for
Motion to excuse Tom.
discussion.
Oh, I guess we do. Sorry, if you guys want to actually put a motion to excuse Mr. Knez,
Oh,
as he did request to be excused. Sorry, we forgot to do that at the beginning.
Okay,
motion to excuse Mr. Knez from the meeting.
No, I second.
okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Other matters for discussion. I have a question. I started to send an email to you yesterday, or a couple days ago, Mike, because I thought it would be useful if all the members of the commission had the National Register nomination that created the historic district at their fingertips, but it's too big to be emailed. Is there another method through which I could get it to you to be distributed to everybody?
Yeah, I'd say if you have a flash drive, you can drop it off at City Hall. I can either get to people via Dropbox, or I can do a hard copy and make sure everyone has a copy. But yeah, we have ways to do it.
Okay.
There's a hard copy of it downstairs in the Historical Society office.
Oh, okay, maybe
Yeah.
we could just,
It's either there, or if you do have a digital copy, I could also put it, make sure there's a Historic District Commission page on the website and put a link directly to it there, just so it's always accessible online, and
okay.
make sure you have a hard copy as well.
I'll try to figure out how to get it, if I have a thumb drive or not. I'm not sure I do.
Yes. You did a lot of work. It's about yay thick.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
It's,
It's a lot of pages. Well, yeah, it's 600 plus houses.
It's a lot of lists, a lot of lists.
But in the meantime, if anybody asks about it, it's available downstairs at the Historical Society. So all I have to do is contact us and we'll set up an appointment.
All right.
So,
Good plug. Good plug.
At one of our earlier meetings, I don't remember whether our meeting or a council meeting or planning commission meeting or both, but a woman, Baum, is that her name?
Yeah.
She presented
oh, yeah.
some stuff, and several, I think a couple of people said they'd like.
Oh, on the zoning and on the.
Yeah, that you'd like to have more
Right, on,
conversation about that.
I was hoping that she would do a full presentation on that, because it was really interesting.
Is that something that, I mean, could we have a meeting for her to do that? Is that feasible? I don't know what our contractual arrangements are with her in terms of time and.
That's the biggest. Naturally, we can. I think it's just making sure it gets on the books. Yeah, she's pretty flexible and she's pretty good at doing this. So I can, me and Tom, if you haven't remembered tomorrow, we'll reach out to her, see what her schedule looks like the next couple months,
Okay,
and try to get something scheduled. Because another big thing the city's hopefully doing, pending city council next week, approving an update to our master plan and Parks and Rec plan. So Giffords Webster is going to be our recommended consultant to do that work, so I know they're going to be busy with us over the next year. So I'm sure we can squeeze in another meeting.
It might be good to have a conversation with them to remind them that we do have this historic district.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Um,
gonna say, we
and,
need to be part of the process
yeah.
of the updating of the master plan.
You guys will be fully aware when all the meetings are happening. Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but, and just so you guys know, throughout the process, if you haven't been through it before, the planning commission is the one that essentially oversees the entire process. We will have a few public open houses, but we'll make sure, especially when we have dedicated planning commission meetings for master plan update, that you guys are at least aware they're happening, so you can attend and provide additional input.
And
Okay.
we should also add the, per redevelopment ready certification, every board has to take part in a joint meeting, a joint session. And I believe in October, we're thinking about bringing the boards together for a kind of a master plan kickoff. So we'll be more than likely inviting you guys to take part in this as well. Just see, what does your board want to see in it, get kind of a wish list going.
Okay.
The church would be great to have it added. The last time she was here and presented it to us, the church was
gone.
missing. So that's kind of a significant oversight.
That was an awkward moment. But,
Oh,
yeah, if that
Was
could
it my
happen
plan?
early in October, that would be
yeah.
great. I'll be
Yeah,
gone.
as
toward
right
the
now,
end,
we're looking
so.
to change out one of the city council study sessions early in October for that kickoff meeting.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
have a calendar right here.
Okay, now let
Is
us
that
know.
a public meeting?
It more than, I think it has to be.
Public meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah,
joint session,
yep, yeah, subject to full open meetings act, all that stuff. So naturally, this is tentative. We still, especially we really need planning commission and council as the big parties for this, and we invite everyone else. But it would look like October 6th, most likely start at 6 p.m. Be in the community room, do a giant kickoff for master plan. That's tentative right now, as long as council approves it and it works with Giffords Webster's schedule.
Okay, great. Any other matters for discussion? All right, then I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
How come everybody
I move we adjourn.
Everyone's so shy.
Thank you.
Why is everyone so shy?
I don't, and what I don't understand is why chairs can't make.
Under Robert's Rules of Order.
I know,
the
I know,
Chair can't
but-
do it.
Oh, I second it.
All right. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? No. Okay, we are
Okay.
adjourned.